Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Early Career Academic. On this channel, I explore how I use the Passion Planner to set personal and professional goals. In this video, I'm going to do my monthly reflection for the month of February 2023. As I mentioned, I am an academic, I'm a wife and a mother, and also a Passion Planner ambassador, meaning that if you're interested in any of the Passion Planner products in this video, I do have an affiliate link in the description of this video and a discount code that gives you an extra 10% off of any ongoing sale or regularly priced items. So I really do appreciate it when you use those links and codes. Also, thanks for just being here. Thanks for people returning to watch who watched before, and for new viewers. I always love to hear from you. So if you want to leave a comment or give this video a thumbs up, I appreciate it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is almost exactly what I did last month. If you watched that video, what I do is I paste notes pages in where the monthly reflection space is in the Passion Planner, because I do it a little differently than Passion Planner would have you do it. I am going to make the page look nicer than I did this month, so I have an actual concept for what it's going to look like. But this is essentially what I do. I do what I did in that month, what's coming up in the following month, the priorities I want to set for the coming up month, and then a check-in with my roadmap goals to see if I'm making any progress toward them. So that's what I'm going to do for February on this page here. And I'm going to go ahead and set this page up and start filling it out. And this part I will speed up for you, and then we'll come back and talk about what I have put in each of the categories. Also, for today, I'm going to be using stickers out of the Tools for School sticker book. I'm going to be using the alphabet stickers, and I'm going to be using the Passion Planner Teacher sticker book, because there's some really adorable stickers in here. So I'm going to start pulling some of these out in a second, but I'm going to go ahead and put my section headings on first. So here is my monthly reflection, all filled out. I have listed everything I can possibly think of that I did in the month of February, both professional and personal. I'm really satisfied with this month. I obviously did a lot, but I think there's a good balance between fun things with family and friends and work things and personal things. We actually did our taxes only this past weekend, which I normally leave for the month of March, so I'm feeling really ahead, which is nice. But as you can see, February was a pretty full month, and I knew this was a shorter month than normal months too, so I tried to keep, my tasks for this month relatively limited. The only thing that I wanted to do in February that we haven't done, which we might still have time to do, is make a will. And that would mean like our sort of major personal family life stuff would be done, which would be great. And then coming up in March is the first, major trip that I'm taking with my daughter. We are going to Arizona to visit my family and scatter my grandpa's ashes. So that's like a really big thing, which is why I put it under family. I put that Arizona trip because it takes a lot of planning and preparation to fly with a baby. Still feeling a little anxious about it, but I don't want to miss out on scattering my grandpa's ashes. And kind of 2 for 1, I get to also introduce my daughter to my mom's family. And so I think this would be a good thing. As long as I, take certain steps to like ensure her health and safety. So also in the month of March, it's midterms, spring break. There's also like a lot of feedback I need to give my students on a major writing project. So, and this is, when the work that I'm doing for the administrative team like amps up a bit. So it's probably going to be a little bit of a stressful month with everything that's going on. So I'm not going to pile on with extra tasks. I'm going to leave a lot of like those other goals I set for the year to the side and just focus on the things I absolutely need to do in the month of March. For priority, I want to keep prioritizing for myself daily movement. I fell off on this, if I'm being honest with y'all, but when the weather is nice, I do take the baby out for a walk. I'm hoping that the month of March has nicer and nicer weather to, really kind of encourage me to get out more. But even if it's not, I need to like just force myself to do a little bit of movement every day. Academic writing, yes, edited collection continues to be my priority. I'm making good progress on that. I want to keep the ball rolling, keep the momentum going. So that is the focus for academic writing. For administrative work, we have both the template revision and exam scoring, I think, that we'll be doing in March, if I remember the schedule correctly. We're doing at least one or the other, or probably both. And then for teaching, I want to keep prioritizing daily feedback because it makes the feedback so much more manageable if I do a little bit every day. It's been going really well and I want to keep up with that. And then for community, I want to finally restart composting, but I've decided the only way that it's going to be sustainable in my current life is to subscribe to like a service that picks it up. So I'm going to research what my options are for this area and see how much it costs. But I think I want to pull the trigger on this because composting is something I loved doing prior to baby's arrival. It's just really difficult for me to time taking the compost to the compost site every week before it gets really obnoxiously smelly. We just don't have an outdoor space to keep it in. Until we're ready to take it anywhere. So it needs to be very regular. And so I think I'm going to do this. I actually saw one of my neighbors with a compost bin on their front stoop that I think gets picked up by a company. And I think that would be a good way to do that. So that's my goal. We'll see what happens. And then for the roadmap check-in, this, roadmap has changed a little bit because I dropped the writing project that I had initially mapped out and just kind of replaced it with academic writing more generally because I think that's going really well. And as I said in my check-in, I'm on track to meet my 6-month goals. We're meeting the family with the baby. I'm going to start compost again. That's this goal right here. It says also restart volunteering. That's just not tenable right now for me. Probably this would be a nice summer goal to do. And then I'm definitely making progress on the academic writing goal. And what needs improvement is the movement. I did want to start yoga again. There was no space in the class that I really wanted to take, however, so I think starting a practice for myself would be a good idea. I think I need to do, I think I know what I could do to make this easy, more likely to happen. we can move like the yoga stuff into our room because like right now it's in the living room, which is over the baby's nursery. So like when it occurs to me, like especially in the morning to, maybe I can squeeze some yoga in, then I'm like afraid that I'll wake her up because our house is so badly constructed. But if I move that stuff into our room, then I will be more likely to just grab it and do it. Also, we're gonna move the bassinet so it'll make more space. But that is something I can do to make that happen, more likely to happen. Let's put it that way. Okay, thank you so much for watching this monthly review. Sorry, brain. Thank you for watching. Thanks for tuning in to my process. I hope this was helpful or maybe inspirational. I would love to know what your monthly reflection looks like. Do you find it's helpful to you to do a monthly reflection? Please leave a note in the comments and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Please stay tuned. I have my March plan with me coming up that I'm really excited about, so I will see you back here soon. Have a good one.